Time to do a wheelchair report about the Museum of Natural History. I've already been in here and they don't have a wheelchair accessible bathroom, but I'm about to show you what they tell the public is a wheelchair accessible bathroom when it's not. So here we go. I'm going to get on the elevator. I'm going to show you the nightmare that a person has to go through, and I've got my other camera taking the recording, so this should be interesting. Here we go. No, it's okay. Thank you.
You gotta go 16 smaller.
So you got to get on the elevator and go wherever the heck it is. Alright, I think Titanic one doesn't tell you where the bathroom is. But I think it's Titanic.
2, rear.
No, wrong door. So that's not where it is. So if you ever come over here and you're looking for the bathroom, I went through this before trying to get instructions, so I know it's on this floor. I'm actually talking to my camera, I'm not talking to myself. I'm doing a report about the bathrooms in this thing. Now if you were looking for the bathroom in this place and you're in a wheelchair like other people, you'd never find it. And this is supposed to be a wheelchair accessible bathroom, and someone just went in. It's occupied now, so I can't show you what's inside, but there's no room for wheelchairs to fit in that bathroom. It is not.
Did you pay your admission fee when you came in?
You see the bathroom there? See why I'm here? So what I'm actually doing, okay, just so you know, I'm recording that. I came in here once before and I asked you guys, do you have a wheelchair accessible bathroom? And you said yes. And I went through a nightmare trying to find this room. There's no signs for it. And the guy gave me instructions, and I went up and down the elevator, down the elevator, because you never told me what floor, how to find the floor.
Okay.
Right? And that's not a wheelchair accessible bathroom.
Okay. We do have another washroom downstairs.
No, it's not, because a wheelchair accessible bathroom with power wheelchairs, I need to be able to go in, turn around, lock the door, turn around, and I need to be able to maneuver the chair in while I'm in the room. That bathroom has no room for a wheelchair, and neither is that one downstairs. I can't park my wheelchair outside the stall.
Okay.
That might be good for manual wheelchairs, but it's not good for power wheelchairs. So you don't have an accessible bathroom in here.
Okay.
But the thing is that I'm doing reports around the city, and there's not one government building in Halifax that has a wheelchair accessible bathroom. Not one. After all these years, you'd think they would have learned how to build bathrooms. And not only that, you know, like there's not a sign anywhere around here telling people where the bathroom is. Thank you. I'm not here to see the museum. I'm actually here to do I'm doing a report. It's actually on my camera. So that was interesting. Lobby. And they got a door on both sides, and if you're ever looking for the bathroom in this place, you're never going to know which door to use.
Hi, can I help you find the washroom?
No, I came in here before and I asked them if they have a wheelchair accessible bathroom, and they said, oh yeah, we have one. I said, well, the one in there is not wheelchair accessible. It might be good for manual wheelchairs, but not for power wheelchairs. So I said, they said, oh, we have one upstairs. And then they didn't tell me exactly what floor it was or where to go. There's no signs anywhere telling me there's a bathroom up there. So like last time I came here, it took me over half an hour to go all the way up there to find out that I don't even fit into the bathroom at all.
Okay.
So you don't have a wheelchair accessible bathroom in this building. But I'm doing reports around the city because there's not one government building anywhere in Halifax that has a truly wheelchair accessible bathroom. See the size of these chairs? I need to be able to go into the bathroom, turn around, lock the door, so I can do what I have to do and be able to come back out. So there has to be room for me to move my wheelchair around. Your bathroom upstairs, that's not a wheelchair bathroom at all. And now there's that one.
No.
So
and then those ones are being slated for demolition this fall, and I hope, I'm not on the committee to do so, but I hope that when the new ones are built, that will be rectified. I don't have it.
I do a lot.
It was built in the 80s and the 70s.
It's okay.
And I can't do anything about that.
I do a lot of reports around the city. I write, I have them on my website. I've done reports on a lot of properties. And the new city hall, not the new city hall, the new library, when they started building it, they didn't know how to build a bathroom because there's no government document anywhere telling them how to do it. So all the developers that I talk to in this city that have malls and everything else, I asked them, how do you determine how to build a bathroom for wheelchairs? They said, we don't know because there's no documents, there's nothing. So the inspectors don't know either, and they just authorize whatever people want to do. So most of the times that somebody has a good intention, they don't know how to build a bathroom. It's never done right.
You can come back, hopefully in the summer of 2015 we'll have washrooms. There'll be a different access, but until then.
Well, it doesn't mean that,
that none of our washrooms that are open.
Just because you're saying they're renovating, it doesn't mean they're going to build a wheelchair bathroom.
No, but I'm saying that now you know that these washrooms and upstairs are not,
right.
are not accessible to
If you really cared about what I'm saying, you might ask me to give you the information necessary so it's done properly. Because like I said, the government doesn't have it. I was a developer in Ontario. I wrote a report. The new library is being built according to my plans.
Yes.
And that's going to be the only building in HRM or in Nova Scotia for that matter that has a proper bathroom for wheelchairs. So they said, we're going to use your plans and build it properly. Maybe you might want to look at their plans so you can tell your developers how to do it, because no one in this town knows how.
Do you want me to give you the contact information?
The contractor?
Well, I don't have the contractor's information, of course.
Or whoever is good.
I have the manager. And
Sure, that would be good. If you have somebody that I can contact in advance so they do it right, because it'd be a big waste of money if they didn't do it right. Thank you. Well, that'll work out. She said they're going to be building new bathrooms. I tell people, when you're in an electric wheelchair in Halifax, the only wheelchair accessible bathroom in the whole city is at Scotia Square. That's the only bathroom where I can go in, turn around, lock the door, and come back out. That's it.
And that's changing though, right?
You know what? I've been fighting this for 5 years, and there's been no changes. When I talk to building owners about their power doors and the buttons in the wrong place and all that stuff, nothing changes. No one ever listens to anything. Nobody cares. Doesn't matter how nice I am about it, they don't care. To do a proper entrance for wheelchairs, if you look at a wheelchair, there's a controller. So I have to keep my hand on that controller while I'm driving through the door. So I have to use my left hand to open the door. Almost 99.9% of the chairs have the controller on the right-hand side. So the button should always be on the left and the hinge should always be on the left. When you pull up to a door, you look at where my feet are. Look how far away I am from the door. And they have the button right beside the door, like here. For me to get in, I have to go right up, put my feet against the glass, push it, and the door tries to hit me. I have to back up blindly when people are trying to walk behind me, trying to get into the other doors. If you had a little piece of steel coming out with the button on it, so that when the door opens, it doesn't hit my feet, it would be safe for everybody. Do you know how powerful and how heavy these wheelchairs are? These wheelchairs weigh around 700 pounds. When I'm maneuvering around like this and I'm trying to line up with that door, okay? See what I mean? When I'm trying to line up with that door, okay, to get in, I have to do exactly what I just did there. And it's dangerous for everybody because I can't see behind me. So I've written reports. I've asked building property managers and owners and people to install proper doors for wheelchairs, and not one place in the whole city has a proper entrance. But I said to them, at the minimum, why don't you have an electronic eye on the top of the door so when it opens, okay, and I'm in the doorway, it doesn't hit me. Because some of the doors have a 1-second timer, some have 10. And another thing that happens, if I manage to open the door, I have to spin around and do everything, hope that it doesn't close before I get there, to line up to barely squeeze in. But if someone walks through the door while I'm doing that, I got to go back and do it all over again and push the button again. But if it had a sensor, once I'm under the sensor, I know the door wouldn't hit me. So if I don't time it perfectly, the door is going to jump up against my wheelchair and I can't move. And it doesn't end, okay? So I was a developer, okay? I did interviews with all the property owners in downtown, in Halifax. And I asked them specifically, when you build bathrooms or doors or ramps or anything else, where are you getting your information from? They said the government doesn't have any documents, any plans, blueprints, or guidelines, or they have nothing, and they don't. So I said, well, how are you going about knowing how to build anything? The only time that you get close to having a decent bathroom or entrance is builders from other countries or other cities or other provinces that come in, right?
Here's the information.
All right, thank you.
There you go. I'll let her know that to expect your email, but I don't have your information. Do you have a business card for yourself?
I can give you my card where you can go and have a look at all the wheelchair reports that I've done over the years. And the thing is that until I talked to people in the know, and I wrote the report about how they build proper bathrooms and doors. Like I say, the public library right now is opening in like another month or two, so I'm going to see if they did it properly, but I doubt it.
I'll let her know that to expect your email. You have her contact information.
What's the phone number? Is that her phone number on the card?
No, I gave you her name and I gave you her email address. So if you were going to send in any plans or information, you can.
Well, I can send her. I'd rather talk to people in person before I even send them anything, because it's usually a big waste of time. Because most people you send things to really don't care. They don't want to know about it, and it's more work for them, so they won't do it.
Well, then give me back the card, and I have to add the phone number.
Yeah, because they won't do it any other way. If it's the wrong person, I won't send her all the information. She's liable to get an email and not know where it is and just throw it out.
You got a food.
And what's your name? Where you at?
Oh, before you go,
They're just gonna ask for just say free.
There you go.
Thank you. You know, I actually wrote reports for the Disabilities Commission. I've done a lot of work, okay? I've been at this for quite a few years. And it's unbelievable how slow any progress is made. Like I say, the only building in Nova Scotia that's going to come close to being proper for wheelchairs is a library, but I already looked at the entrances that they built and they got the buttons all installed wrong, so they didn't listen to what I wrote. So, you know, right now there's going to be people doing reports now. The media's got my stories, and I have a lot of other wheelchair people that are going to now get involved in rolling protests, and we're going to start protesting at government properties and have like 20 wheelchairs sitting in front of your building and the doors won't move, because no, that's what's coming, okay? Because everyone that's disabled is going through the same thing I'm going through. They want to have a life, and it's guaranteed by law that I'm supposed to have the same services and access as everyone else, and no one in the government is living up to that, so they're violating the laws. All businesses are, and it's law, okay? The Human Rights Commission, the Human Rights for was signed by Nova Scotia and Canada.
All you do today is pass your
Oh, I know.
And you can, and knowing that we don't have the facilities at this time.
You don't have it for anybody in wheelchairs.
But I can't do anything more about you, and I listen to your grievances, and
No, it's not you. You're doing really good.
But I'm going to have to ask you to move on now.
So I'm going to do that, so everything's really good, and thank you for your help. Okay, so the battle goes on.
Because I can't do anything about
Oh no, you already did something. No, you helped already. So you can't say you can't because you did.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
I will. I don't know, because I had a problem getting into here because I couldn't. The door was hitting against my pedals, and you saw when I back up, there's any. I don't trust those doors.
They can help you out.
Sure, that would be good, because I don't trust those doors.
$1.50. Quarters the same size as your stuff.
What door did you want to go out of?
Just to the street. Just push the button for me. It's easier that way. Thank you. See what I mean? Like, for me to get up to that button, I have to push my feet up against the glass, because the button is not. Same thing with that one. See, they should have a metal thing right here, so the button is right here, so I don't have to maneuver all around. Thank you. Thank you. And not only that, these are the wrong handles for wheelchairs. I need the push bars, the flat ones, because if I'm not paying attention and I see how narrow that is, well, that's very dangerous, because that hooks onto my chair and I'm going through. It'll either break the chair or it'll break my arm. See, your entrance is terrible. Anyway, thank you.
No problem. Good luck to you.
You too. Thanks.